Welcome to Real Talk with Bill. When he shoots from the lip, he pulls the trigger.
Hello, Ter.
Oh my goodness, you're there already. Phil, hey, how are you? Tim Schmalley, Corporate Human Resources.
Hey, Tim.
How are you doing today? Thank you so much for taking the time to join me in this Zoom meeting. I appreciate it. How are we doing with the new normal, huh?
Well, I'm hanging in there like everybody, you know, staying at home with the virus going around and just what I can do, you know. Business is a little slow, but I did some cold calling today, so things are okay.
Right. Well, good. I know it's hard on everyone. And listen, I wish this was on this call was on better circumstances or for a better reason. Unfortunately, I am calling because there were a series of sexual harassment complaints from
sexual harassment complaints against me. First, in my entire life, I have never sexually harassed anybody that I am aware of or can remember. Okay, let me just say that straight out right now.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you what. Okay, was it Dolores in finance who complained?
I can't get into who did it, Phil. No, it was not Dolores.
I bet you it was Dolores in finance when she said she wanted to go out for a nice kosher dog, and I said, "Give me the money, and I'll give you a real dog." That was a joke, Tim.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
really not sexual harassment.
No, I think it might be, Phil. You probably shouldn't joke like that in any way. But
Tim,
it wasn't Dolores.
Yeah. Was it Jane in finance and procuring? I bet it was her when she complained to you, I bet, because I told her I'd like to mount her and do what I could do to her, but she was so tall I couldn't grab her. That was humorous, Tim.
No, it's not humorous, Phil. No, you shouldn't be saying that. No, it is sexual harassment.
Why? That's fun.
No, you can't. You cannot say that to someone in your office worker. No.
I know she's an office worker. She's a colleague. It's not like I'm walking up to somebody off the street that I don't know to say that. I've worked with both those women for years. They should know my persona, Tim.
Well, okay, Phil, I'm just saying you should not talk to someone in your office like that. That is the definition of sexual harassment.
Was it Larry?
No.
Was it Larry in maintenance? Was it Larry in maintenance who I said, let's go salsa dancing?
Okay. No. I'm not sure why that would be disturbed. No, that was not Larry in maintenance. No, Phil, it was not. It was not Larry in maintenance. It was actually a series of complaints over the last couple of months, but as well as
I've been working out of the house for months, Tim.
Yes, I understand that, Phil. And your house is at your home office.
Yes, my home office.
Well, your home office, and someone is complaining as recently as last week.
It's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Well, Phil, obviously it's from your home office. So, Phil, it was your wife, Bonnie, is making the complaints against you.
My wife, Bonnie, called you at Human Resources to complain that I am sexually harassing her?
I know it's unusual, but this is the new normal. This is your home office, so technically it is a human resources problem now that you're working out of home. So yes, we have to take these seriously, Phil.
That's ridiculous. I wish she were here right now to get on this live.
Well, no, it's better to address it with you alone, okay? But she has been adamant. She's calling us almost daily.
Daily?
So it is a little much on our staff.
She's calling us.
Why we tried to. I mean, we didn't want to ignore it, but we thought it was unusual because you're in a home situation. But our legal department feels that we do need to address this.
This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have a talk with her, because one thing for sure, if she's calling you daily, my Metro PC bill is gonna go off the charts because we have limited time on our phone. Okay, that's ridiculous. Calling you daily.
I understand. And again, this is rather unusual.
Not on a cheap phone plan, Tim, to save money. Now she's abusing it.
Yeah. Let's just get through this, though. I do need to go through every complaint. And again, you can address it if you like. You don't have to. Okay. I need to make you aware of them.
This is ridiculous. Hang on here for a second. I'm just going to take some notes. So.
Sure. Absolutely. I understand. The first complaint was, you make her uncomfortable when you look at her.
When I look at her, she's calling you to say that she's uncomfortable. When I look at her,
it's not us to judge how someone feels. However, I can see now that you're looking at you, I can see maybe how she might be concerned about that. The way you're looking at me. I mean, I'm feeling a little concerned, to be quite honest with you, Phil.
When you have nothing to be concerned about. You're in a computer, Tim.
But again, it's not for you to say how I feel, and that's the same with your wife.
That's ridiculous. The way I look at her.
To quote, and this is her quote, he's creepy AF, unquote, when I miss her words. And then on the following day, she claimed she found you sleeping in her bed, Phil, which, that's
okay. Let's just back up. She says that I'm creepy AF. Okay. I think you're misinterpreting that, because she is saying AF meaning afternoon. And when I sleep in the afternoon, I tend to snore. And that's probably why she thinks I'm creepy. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That wouldn't be that does not stand for afternoon AF. It doesn't even make sense, really.
In my world, AF is afternoon.
It would be AN. Well, yeah, that's not the actual meaning of that.
AM is morning, Tim. PM is
post
morning, and AF is afternoon, Tim. I think I should know.
Right.
I went to at least 8th grade.
Right. Okay. Duly noted. Let's just move on to the second one. And again, she claims she found you or woke up with you sleeping in her bed, which is concerning.
Excuse me. Her bed, it's our bed. And of course she caught me sleeping in there, because for the past 3 months, I wasn't sleeping in there, because she told me she got sick and goddamn tired of lifting me up into the bed, because it's difficult for me to get into it on my own because of my height. She said that I was ruining the bed cover and the sheets every time I tried to grab them and pull myself up, because she felt it was too much money to buy a rope ladder for me to get into bed. And she said by picking me up, she was hurting her back, and she didn't have a good copay on her insurance to go to a chiropractor. So there. That's why I was sleeping in the bed.
Is this a bunk bed, Phil? I guess I'm confused.
It's a queen mattress. It's a queen mattress that we got at Smith Brothers at 1200 East Atlantic Boulevard in Long Beach 6 months ago, and I'm on a payment plan of $80 a month, which right now they're working out a deal with me because of the COVID virus, and I can't pay that $80 a month. She should thank her big ass that I was even in that bed with
her. You don't need to go in the name calling.
Well, I'm not name calling. She got a big ass.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with a big ass. A lot of people are into big asses, Tim.
Okay, Phil, we're getting in inappropriate territory, so let's just move forward.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Okay, all right, thank you. We'll move on to the next one.
The next one?
This was 2 days later. She skipped Sunday. She claimed she saw you coming out of the women's bathroom in your office, so... I guess we need to address that. That's
the women's bathroom in my office.
That's what she
said. It's one bathroom, and it's got a sign that says men, women, and if you're not sure, you're still welcome.
Well, I
okay.
guess that's very forward thinking of you. You actually have a men and women sign in your home. That's what I was going to suggest, being at your home office, to avoid any concern. So you have that. You say you have that. Okay.
And you know why I have that, Tim? Because I love people. That's why.
I can see it.
I'm an open book. I'm an open book. Mm-hmm. So first of all, she's saying that it's her bed, and seeing that I'm coming out of a woman's bathroom. There's one bathroom, and it's co-ed. And I'll tell you what, I don't like using a bidet. I do not like using a bidet. I'll tell you that right now. But I do it. You know why I do it?
All right.
Because I love her.
Don't need to know.
I love her. Okay. That's why I do it, Tim.
That's beautiful. Okay. But again, that's good to hear your your side of this. So we'll duly note that and making notes here.
I appreciate that.
So let's see. The next day, she was calling into she's claiming that you're somewhat of an issue with your hygiene. So maybe you're not taking care of you're not maybe bathing enough or properly. Again, this is a quote. Okay. He's stanky AF. He smells like rancid butterscotch mixed with old denture water. That's quite visual.
God.
I mean, again, that's her words. I don't.
Yeah, you're misconstruing the whole thing. First of all, I went and bought butterscotch ice cream at thrifty drugstores. And let me tell you something. They raised the price of that half gallon 60 cents now, and I'm pissed off. But besides that, I brought home the thrifty ice cream, butterscotch, because we like it, and we both ate it, and then I ate her ass. So that's why I smell like butterscotch ass.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's just don't need to go any further.
Well, that's what she's got to tell you the whole story, Tim. She can't say I smell like butterscotch and ass without knowing the story.
Right. We've got your side covered. Thank you, Phil.
Thank you.
Okay. I got to say, Phil, I know we're all dealing with this quarantine differently, but we're all stressed out about it. But it is so important that we take care of our mental health. It just seems that you're maybe a little more stressed out than most anyone else. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you going on walks, Phil? I mean, what are you doing?
I walk every day. I walk every day to exercise from 6 in the morning to 6:30. I walk in my neighborhood. I walk to the end of the block, up the block, and back into my house. That's what I do. Because you know why, Tim? Because I'm on a big carb-eating freak show right now. I love carbs, and I'm looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Look at my face. This isn't from glaucoma, Tim.
It's not that bad. I think glaucoma is just due to more with your eyes. But, I mean, you look fine.
That's what I'm saying. Look how big my eyes are. They're as big as my cheeks.
Okay. I don't think that's what...
I look like a pufferfish, Tim. That's what I look like.
Well, no. I mean, we eat when we're stressed out, and this is a very stressful situation we're all in. I'm just saying you need to be aware of that. That's good you're getting out and walking. But, Phil, the second complaint kind of leading me into that is from your neighbor, actually.
My neighbor?
Complaining, yes.
Jesus.
Phil, are you wearing pants when you go for the walk? Because they're claiming that you're not.
Of course I'm not wearing pants, Tim. Why?
Okay,
it's 107 degrees in the Coachella Valley with a 40% humidity ratio. It's hot as hell here. Why would I wear pants? I do wear a tank top, but I'm not wearing pants. I don't know of any law that says I cannot wear pants, but I can also wear a tank top. It's my First Amendment right not to wear pants.
No, I don't think
it might be my Second or Fifth Amendment, but I know it's one of those amendment rights. I do not have to wear pants when I go outside in high humidity.
Yeah, I believe there is a...
Google it, Tim.
I don't think I need to. I believe there is a law saying you cannot go out bottomless in the neighborhood.
I've never heard of such a stupid thing. How can you not go out bottomless in such heat? That'll give me... People are dying of heat stroke of their testicles, okay?
No, they're not. Okay, that's...
Well, I could.
Okay. All right. Again, just needed
Ridiculous.
To convey the complaint to you, okay? I just needed to convey the complaint, and we've got your input.
This is stupid.
Okay. Now, we actually had another complaint from actually a separate neighbor.
Oh, my God.
Okay. They're claiming that you knocked on the door in a full GIMP suit. Now, I did have to Google GIMP suit, and I got some visuals that were rather disturbing, gotta say. They claiming that you were in this GIMP suit, full vinyl head to toe with a zipper over your mouth.
Yeah.
Claiming you were a slip and slide and demanding that they hose you down with a garden hose while you lay on their lawn.
Yeah.
And then you commence to yell, "Let the fun begin."
Yeah, that's what
That's
happened.
true. That
Tim,
happened. That's what happened.
did you not hear what I said,
what
Tim?
happened.
It's 107 degrees down here in the
107.
Coachella Valley with a 40%
Mm-hmm.
humidity ratio. These people across the street are complaining. They're old. I am benefiting them by giving them an idea to come out and enjoy the
You're
water,
benefiting them.
Tim. They're going to use me as a slip and slide. They're going to stay cool and hydrated. But you know why? Because I love people, Tim. I think about others and not just myself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you understand that no one really wants to use you as a slip and slide, and you scared them, Phil.
Well,
they were disturbed.
They didn't say I scared them. They just shut the door on me because they said they had to take a phone call.
They were calling the police, Phil. Okay, they were just scared. They were over the sexual connotations, or just of you're in a gimp suit, for God's sake, yelling at them.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with portraying a gimp.
Okay. Again, we've got your input. Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
you know,
you.
these neighbors are ridiculous. I've lived here long before them. And let me tell you something, Tim, about my neighbors. They're renters. You know why? Because they don't have the money to come in with a down payment to pay in my neighborhood. They can't afford it. And they're jealous of me, and they're making up all this hoo-ha about me.
Hoo-ha. Okay.
Ridiculous.
Gotcha. Okay. We've got that noted, Phil. Thank you. Look,
I hope so.
With obviously the varying complaints, unfortunately we do need to let you go, Phil. We need to part ways.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but it's just overwhelming, Phil. And you're basically admitting to everything that you've done.
Well, I'm admitting to what I did because I don't see anything wrong with it, and you're looking at it from a totally different angle. You know, bringing
I'm
up
looking at
my wife, all the neighbors. You know, all I'm showing you is how I love everybody. You know, I love my wife.
Yeah.
This is why I put up with her, because I'm a family man.
Right. And you know what? We do need to part ways, though. And again, I'm sorry it didn't work out, but I'm gonna send you your final check and
my
give
final
you a little
check.
severance.
You're giving me a severance pay?
We are going to give you a 2-week severance.
It's ridiculous, Tim. I have put 5 years into this company selling mortgages over the phone. I've been a good employee. I've told you the truth in this video, and this is what you do to me. I appreciate.
I know. I'm so sorry. I know it's a stressful time for everyone. It just needs, unfortunately, to happen this way. Phil, can you spell your last name? It's Stevens, right? Stevenson.
Yeah, that's my name. That's my name. You know, I want to say something else, Tim. I love my wife. I love my wife. And this shouldn't be happening. I love her. You know what? I look at her sometimes. We even have sweet names for each other. I call her my little cuddly bear, and she calls me "Stay awake, you short fuck." You know why? Because she loves me.
I'm sure she does, Phil. Okay.
To death do us part were our wedding vows, Tim. To death do us part.
That's good for you. That's wonderful to hear, Phil. And you were at 472 Elm Lane. Is that right? That's correct address?
No. It's 471 Elm Avenue.
Are you Phil A. Stevens at 147 Elm Lane? No, Phil A. Stevens. Phil.
No, I'm Phil A. Steffens.
Steffens with a PH?
Yeah.
Well, I asked you that before. You said it's.
What?
You're gonna have a laugh.
What?
Phil, Phil Stevens. You were my next call, Phil Steffens. I was calling you to congratulate you on 5 years. You have a 5-year anniversary.
Well, thanks.
Hey, that's a milestone.
It
Phil.
is.
I mean,
5
seriously,
years. I've worked hard.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So sorry about the whole GIMP thing. That's my next call. Oh my goodness, 5 years. Good work, Phil. That's a milestone.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
I appreciate
Well,
the
I
call.
need it. You bet. I need to call Phil, the other Phil, right now, though. But again, congratulations.
Okay, well, thank
All
you
right.
for calling.
All right now. Bye-bye.